KSOM Sports. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Audubon, Iowa, where tonight it's a Western Iowa Conference volleyball showdown as the Wheelers of Audubon entertain the Trojans of Tri-Center. How you doing, everybody, and welcome to our debut of high school volleyball action here on KSOM and live video stream powered by Nishtanet online and YouTube at Western Iowa Today TV. I'm Chris Varney along with Jack McKee here tonight. Tri-Center 5-8 on the season, while Audubon comes in with a record of 6-3. And Jack, good way to start the volleyball season in the WIC.
Great way to start. Two good teams, and I will say, as our first broadcast here in the volleyball region, two of my favorite things when it comes to volleyball, number one is the air conditioning, and number two, it's just, John Becker always says that football is the ultimate communication sport, the ultimate team sport, but I will say volleyball is not far off. It takes every single player on the same exact page. It takes perfect communication, perfect passes, perfect sets, and perfect hits. So I'm excited to see what these two teams are about as we kick off the volleyball season here on KSOM.
Tri-Center was second place in the WIC a year ago. They were a game behind Riverside, 26-12 overall, 7-1 in the conference, and they have a lot of talent coming back. It's going to be hard to distinguish between the Trojans. They have 4 sets of sisters, 3 sets of twins, and they all play for Tri-Center head coach Elizabeth Teenan, and it's going to be hard. Thielen, excuse me, and it's going to be hard to distinguish. But Harley Leaders is the leader of this team. She leads the team in kills and blocks, and her younger sister Terry Leaders is pretty good as well. Tess Casey, another one that will get kills. Audubon last year went 8-22, only 2-6 in the WIC conference, but they are a completely different team this year. Molly Lang is the head coach, but she's on paternity leave, so Chris Derry, who is an Audubon native, was coaching in South Dakota. He now comes back home, and he will be coaching the team while Molly is away. And he and Molly, they both have some talent. Riley Miller, for one, did not play with Exire HK this year. She decided to come over and play for Audubon. That's going to be a big player on one side. Harlow Miller is an incredibly talented hitter, so she is going to be a big factor for the Wheelers. So Anna Larson, a veteran setter for this Audubon team. So it's going to be interesting to see. Tri-Center, maybe not quite as good as they were a year ago. Audubon, much better than they were a year ago. They might have evened things up a little bit between these two teams. It's the Trojans and the Wheelers, and coming up, well, hopefully we'll have time with both head coaches. We might start a little bit early tonight as Audubon takes on Tri-Center. Elizabeth Thielen, head coach for the Trojans, will be up first. Tonight's game is brought to you by The Bakery on Broadway here in Audubon on KSOM.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call
Competition at some tournaments. How are you feeling about your team coming into this matchup against the Wheelers?
Yeah, we're excited to start getting into some conference play. Finally, it seems like it's been a long few weeks until conference games started, but we've played some good competition so far. We've played against Glenwood and Sergeant Bluff, LC, Shenandoah, Clarinda, some of those better teams, and it's been a good learning experience for us and some good competition to start out the season.
So what have you seen good with your volleyball team to start with? What do you like right now?
Yeah, we're still kind of experimenting. We have a lot of new faces and girls stepping up into new roles this year after graduating quite a few seniors last year. You know, they all work really hard, and they're all willing to learn new things and kind of step into those new roles that we're asking of them. So I think that's been really great so far. They show up to practice every day and do what we ask them to do and work hard. And they're willing to adjust and do what's best for the team.
So who are the players in new roles this year?
Well, we have Harley Leaders and Tess Casey, who are 2 returners. Basically, Josie Payne and Zoe Payne also had some varsity experience last year, but basically everybody else is new to varsity this year. We have a few freshmen who have stepped up and are getting some playing time on varsity, and those 3 are Terry Leaders, Haley Harder, and Lauren Harder. We also have Josie Payne, you know, stepping into that setter role, as well as Ella Wienert. Zoe Payne has kind of stepped into more of a defensive role this year, where last year she was playing offense for us. She's currently playing our libero, so she's stepped into that role and is doing a nice job there so far too.
So what do you like about Harley Leaders? Has kind of been your number 1 hitter so far this year?
Yeah, Harley's great. I mean, she's been a leader for us, you know, the last 2 to 3 years on varsity, and she's a great leader on and off the court. She works really hard. She shows up to weights every day at 6 a.m. During the season, during the off season, in the summer, she's in the weight room all day, or all summer, getting those extra reps in there. You know, she's always a go-to. We can count on her to put the ball away on offense, and she's our leading blocker on defense as well. Right.
And I assume that's her sister, Terry Leaders, a freshman.
Yes. Yep, it is.
Yeah. What do you like about the leader sisters up front? Just that combination, maybe a little sister competition helps the team.
Yeah, definitely. And since you brought that up, we actually have quite a few. We have 3 sets of twins on varsity this year, and then we have Harley and Terry that are siblings. So it's kind of been interesting. There's, you know, a little bit of that sibling rivalry, but then also I feel like they push each other, you know, that competitive drive. You know, they push each other to do better every day in practice as well.
So you got the Harder sisters, Haley and Lauren, is that correct?
Yep.
And Josie and Zoe Payne.
Yep.
And then the Wingert sisters, Ella and Kara.
Correct. Yep. Those are all twins.
Oh my gosh. I guess you can't use last names in practice.
Yes. Yeah. Nope. That doesn't fly very easily this year.
Well, that's an unusual situation. So how do you just see this match here with Audubon? What are you going to have to deal with? What do you know about the Wheelers?
Yeah. I mean, I know they have Harlow Miller. I think is the last name, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Harlow is returning. You know, from playing against them in the past. You know, she's kind of their go-to hitter. She does a great job and plays all the way around for them. So we kind of know what to expect from her. You know, and I think on our end, we are working on, or kind of focusing on, staying aggressive and playing our style of volleyball. You know, we don't want to send a whole lot of free balls where they can set up in system and run Harlow. Trying to keep them out of system as much as we can and staying aggressive on our end.
Well, I mean, from a blocking standpoint, you have decent numbers. I mean, the leaders are leading the way. Yes. Harley and Terry there with 21 and 12 respectively. You know, how do you see that matchup with them? Just trying to identify where Harlow is, and is that going to be the strategy? Just try to see if you can block her.
Yeah, definitely. We have those 2, Harley and Terry, that are good at blocking. We also have the Harders up front that have gotten some good touches on blocks this year. Just having them, you know, follow Harlow when we can and stay on her and get a good block up on her to try to, you know, if we don't get a block, try to direct her hits towards our defense and where our defense is so we can get a good dig and then run something on our side.
Well, it should be an entertaining match. It'll be hard to keep track of all the twins' names, but we'll do the best we can with it. Coach, really appreciate your time and best of luck here tonight against Audubon. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Elizabeth Thielen, head coach for Tri-Center Volleyball, joined us here on KSOM.
To speak to a representative.
What's
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home and
KSOM, we get ready for tonight's volleyball matchup between Audubon and Tri-Center, and Wheeler's coach Chris Derry joins me now. Of course, Molly Lang on maternity leave, so Chris kind of filling in. And Coach, a big win on Tuesday against Glidden Ralston. How do you feel about your team coming into this matchup against the Trojans?
Oh, feeling pretty good coming in the match. The girls did a great job making some adjustments last night. They're feeling really good. Serving went really well. Made some nice adjustments on defense, and the hitters always come up good on game day. So it's feeling pretty good going into the match tomorrow night.
Tonight, yeah.
Yep.
For tonight, clearly you have maybe one of the better hitters on the court in Harlow Miller. She's off to a great start this season, putting up some tremendous numbers. She had 16 kills in the win over Glidden Ralston. What have you just seen with her, just the ability to fight through defenses and blocks?
Harlow does a great job working hard in practice. She's a great leader out there. She does a great job of getting the advantage of all the different sets Anna's able to put over to her. Harlow does a great job of transitioning. She swings real hard. She's great at seeing the court, looking for those open spots, and really taking feedback and stuff during timeouts and stuff, and talking to her teammates and stuff. So it's been great with her senior leadership and really taking feedback and adjustments. Great coachable kid, and always working hard every day, and always looking different ways to improve. Harlow's always looking for different things to add to her little bag of tricks come game days.
And then how do you feel just about the passing and how the flow is going on offense? I mean, Anna Larson, it's probably good to have her in the middle there with 30 assists against Glidden Ralston to have her setter, but how's the flow been going?
Flow's been going a lot better. We've been working on some adjustments and some cleaning up things on defense. Getting a lot better passes up to keep Anna at home, which is helping her with getting those assists. Back row's doing a great job. We had Caden Sporer back there picking up a lot of passes, and that nothing really getting anything deep getting out of the court behind us. Maddie Derry's playing in libero in there for us, helping cover that donut. They've done a great job cleaning those things up. And so we're getting a lot better passes, a lot more three balls getting up there to Anna, so it opens up the court more, which allows it to open up for Harlow on that outside.
And Maddie Derry, your daughter there, has 21 digs. What's that like coaching her?
No, it's been great coaching her. Coached her the last couple 2 years as well. So the nice little transition for her to play libero with Anna out there, so that's been really great. It's always fun coaching your own kid, but at the same time, it works really nice. I had a great assistant, Coach Soder, helping me out, so it helps when she's able to give her feedback, so I can focus on the others and stuff on the court. You know, father-daughter working together is always great, but at the same time, it's great we have another coach that can be the one to communicate, help things go and stuff. So it's been awesome.
Another.
All the best country, 96.5 KSOM, Audubon Atlantic.
All right, our national anthem here tonight. We're ready for volleyball. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for Tri-Center. 5-8, our head coach, Elizabeth Thielen. It's Tess Casey, a junior. Josie Payne, a junior. Zoe Payne, the libero, a junior. Lauren Harder, a freshman. Ella Wingert, a junior. Kara Wingert, a junior. Harley Leaders, a senior. For Audubon, 6-3 under coach Chris Derry. Lucy Standerson, a sophomore. Maddie Derry is more the libero. She's a junior. Hannah Larson, the setter. a senior, Maya King, a junior, Caden Sporer, a senior, and Harlow Miller, a senior, a senior for the Wheelers. Harley, leaders, and Harlow, Miller.
It's going to be confusing tonight, Chris.
Not to mention leaders, and Wingard, and harder, and pain.
Yeah, practice must be terrible for the coaches.
So we're ready to go for volleyball here tonight. Conference opener for both teams in the Western Iowa Conference. Not sure yet who's going to serve. Tri-Center will be in the gold uniforms with black shorts, and the libero Payne is all black, and Audubon is red with black shorts, and it looks like Derry is the libero. She's wearing white. And the officials just signing things off at the scorer's table. And we're about ready to go for volleyball. Our first match of the year, a week from now, will be in Oakland as Riverside takes on this same Audubon team. And Tri-Center really gave Riverside some tough bench last year in the regular season. Audubon will serve first, and they move right to left on your radio dial. Sporer will do the honors for the Wheelers, and a jump serve to the back line. And the receive by Winger goes backwards. Payne has to save it, and they get it across the net. They set it up for Miller on the near side. She hammers it home. Hammer time for Harlow Miller. And it's 1-0 Audubon. One serving nothing here as the Wheelers strike first against the Trojans. Sporer to serve again. It's into the net. And net serve. Side out. It goes to the Trojans. Tess Casey will serve it up. She has 11 aces on the year for the Trojans. 54 kills, which is second on this team. Casey, a knuckleball serve and a diving receive, that time by Sporer. Miller didn't have a good angle. It went behind the antenna, and the point goes to Tri-Center. Almost, I guess, you can't really call it an ace, but it was close to it by Casey. 2-1 Trojans. In the middle, Sporer again the receive. They set it up on the far side, and return to sender! Lauren Harder for the Trojans with the big block. And Tri-Center leads 3-1. First big block, they set it up on the far side, and the Wheelers couldn't finish it off. Now Miller with a tap, but she hits it into the net. And a mistake again by Audubon, and the point goes to Tri-Center. And it's 4 serving 1. Serve in the middle, Sporer again with the receive. The set goes over the net, tapped over. Wheelers get it back over. A chance for the Trojans. Set it up on the far side, but the tap by Leaders, Terry Leaders, hits the antenna. And it's a side out for Audubon. So it will be Derry to serve it up for the Wheelers from right to left. She doesn't have any aces on the year, and the serve is out of bounds on the near side. And the side out goes right back to Tri-Center. And it's 5-2 Trojans in the early goings here of this first set. Zoe Payne will serve it now for the Trojans with 5 aces on the year, and there's number 6. Right inside the back line for Zoe Payne. And the first ace of the night. And it is 6-2 Trojans with some mistakes here by Audubon in the opening set. Payne in the middle, Sporer with the receive. Miller down the middle. She goes towards the far side, but it's out of bounds. Another misfire by Harlow Miller, and a timeout called by Audubon. Tri-Center with the lead, 7-2. We're back at 30 seconds on KSOM.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best. at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
7-2. Tri-Center with the lead. In the first set, some mistakes here by Audubon in the early goings. Zoe Payne continues to serve. She already has one ace. And the second serve goes right down the middle. Spohr has been the main receiver. Set it up on the near side. And the hit by Miller goes back over the net. Let's see, it's going to be a point to Audubon. So the receive by Tri-Center went outside the antenna. So Miller will get her second kill. And it's 3-7. Anna Larson will serve it up. 19 aces on the year, which leads Audubon. Set up, and there's a big-time hammer by Harley Leaders, and the receive goes right in to the ground. And Harley Leaders wound up with that one, and it's her first kill. Side out to Tri-Center. And here's Josie Payne with 12 aces to serve. It's a knuckleball, but it goes out of bounds. And Audubon with the side out, 4 serving 8. Harlow Miller to serve, 11 aces. She's got 69 kills to lead the Wheelers. 40 digs on the year. There is an ace. Ace serve for Harlow Miller. Went to the back line and a misfire by Casey. 5 serving 8. Audubon with the lead, or with Tri-Center, with the lead. Audubon with the serve. Down the middle, Payne with the receive. Set it up on the near side. The hit by Leaders is covered by the Wheelers. Spohr hits it up. Block back to Audubon, and they can't control. The block by Macy Schneckloff. And Dolly is singing somewhere. Tri-Center leads 9-5. Working 9 to... See, get it? Get the joke? All right, the serve here by Terry Leaders, and it's too long. And the side out goes to Audubon. It's still anybody's first set. Wheelers got a big ace by Harlow Miller. 6 serving 9. And Lucy Stannerson to serve with 5 aces, 8 kills on the year. Knuckleball to the back line. The set by Josie Payne, and the hit is out of bounds by Casey. Point to Audubon. I think we're seeing more hitting mistakes than we are kills. To the back line, Payne with the receive. Going to get it is Josie Payne. Tap at the net. It got stuck on the top of the net. Tri-Center another chance. The hit by Casey. Dug out by the Wheelers. Spohr with the hit. Was it tapped? No, it's out of bounds. Point to Tri-Center. We're seeing hitting errors in this first set. Nobody's kind of getting into the flow right now. It's 10-7. Tri-Center with the lead. Harley Leaders to serve with 3 aces on the year. Derry with the receive. The hit on the far side goes out of bounds by Riley Miller. And the point goes to Tri-Center. 11-7. Tri-Center with the lead. Harley Leaders continues from left to right. Right down the middle. And a good receive that time by Harlow Miller. The hit by Riley Miller. Dug out of the back line by Harley Leaders. Casey winds up. Harlow Miller with the dig. From the back line, Harlow. Dig on the back line by Harley Leaders. Casey again winds up. Dig by Derry. Spohr taps it to the back line, but it's out of bounds. Another misfire, and the point to Tri-Center. And maybe the best exchange we've seen so far. 12-7. That one barely cleared the net. Miller with the receive. Near side Spohr with the tap. Good dig by Josie Payne. Harley Leaders to test Casey. Dig by Spohr. Riley Miller. It's in! Riley Miller finds the kill on the far corner.
What a dump there by Riley Miller. Just definitely catching that Tri-Center defense off guard and finding the perfect corner there for the point.
And that gets the side out for Audubon. 8 serving 12. A big point there for Riley Miller. And she'll serve it up. Line drive serve. Dig out by Casey. Tapped over, and Lauren Harder finds the donut. It's a kill for the freshman, Lauren Harder. She found the opening right in the middle. So no points on Riley Miller's serve, and it's 13-8. Tri-Center with the lead. I keep looking at the clock and wanting to say it's like 1 minute to go, but there's no clock. Ella Wingert will serve it up. 7 aces, 15 digs on the year, way too long. And that keeps Audubon's hopes alive here in this first set. It's still anybody's opening set here. And Caden Sporer will serve. 10 aces, 56 kills, 64 digs. That one might be too long, but Payne, Payne hits it high up in the air, and the volleyball is stuck in the ceiling. I've never seen that before.
Oh, my goodness.
The volleyball is literally stuck. That should be a point to Audubon, I believe. What's the rule book say about that? I've never read a rule on that.
I don't know.
How do you get that volleyball down? I think they're going to play it over. This is a do-over. That volleyball is taped. There must be stickum on that volleyball. That one nicked the ceiling on the dig by Payne. And nice hit over that time by Harder. Lauren Harder again found the opening in the middle. It's her second kill, and it's 14-9. Tess Casey serving it up for the Trojans. That volleyball is still up there. It's going to haunt us all night long. Casey a knuckleball. Sporer with a receive. Larson sets it far side for Peterson. It's a dig out by Wingert. A chance for Tri-Center, but Casey can only hit it over. Peterson near side. Harlow winds up. Hammer time! Harlow Miller, her third kill.
Man, what a hit. Did you see the velocity coming off that spike there, Chris?
I told her the other day, I said, if you wound up and hit a volleyball, could you kill someone? She said no. Smart answer. Derry to serve it up. Right at Payne with the receive. Not a good set there. It's into the net. And the point goes to Audubon. And they cut the lead to 3. Their first point on serve in a while. It's 11 serving 14 in the opening set. Derry again to serve from right to left. Towards the back line. Payne with the receive. Pass over far side, and the hit by Terry Leaders is into the net. And 2 straight points for Audubon, and they've cut it down to 2. Maddie Derry, son of Coach Derry, or daughter, of Coach Derry. Maddie, a line drive, knuckleball, Payne, got it. Set it up far side by Terry Leaders. Sporer with the dig. The pass in the middle to Harlow. Dug out by Payne. Pass far side, hit by Terry Leaders. It's too far. Point to Audubon. And right now, Derry's serve is working. 13 serving 14. Derry with 3 straight points on her serve. Knuckleball to the near corner. Received that time by Lauren Harder. And only hit back over by Casey. Chance here. Larson sets it up in the middle. Tapped over by Steinerson. The Trojans dig it. Near side tap over by Haley Harder. Dug out by the Wheelers. Harlow taps it. It's hit by Payne back over. Another chance for Audubon. Harlow Miller winds up. And the dig goes way high. Tap over by Larson. Tri-Center saves it. Payne hits it over. Larson to Harlow. Winds up again. Oh, that hit the ceiling. Payne hit it over. Diving dig by Sporer. And a misfire by Steinerson. And the Trojans win an incredible point.
Oh man, we saw everything in that volley there.
It hit the ceiling again. Incredible point for the Trojans. And they take a 15 serving 13 lead. Zoe Payne to serve the libero. Near side Miller the receive. Larson right back to Harlow. And the dig goes out of bounds. Audubon tried to save it. No, it went into Audubon, and they tried to get it back over, but they cannot. Wow. Tri-Center gets a miracle point there. And they take a 16-13 lead. Payne again. Comes near side. Miller, the receive, goes far side. Larson back to Miller. And it's out of bounds. She tried to go cross court with it. And Tri-Center is rebuilding their lead up to 17-13 here in the opening set. Zoe Payne, 5 aces on the year, 120 digs, and her serve is too long. Side out to the Wheelers. Riley Miller checks back in. And she replaces Maya King so she can stay on that front line. And it'll be Anna Larson to serve with 19 aces. The left-hander, Casey the receive. Pass on the far side. Hammer by Leaders, dug by Miller. Back to Harlow. Hit on the back line by Casey. Tapped over and good by Stannerson. And the point for Lucy Stannerson. And it's 15 serving 17, and Anna Larson will serve it again for Audubon. And we have a whistle, and we have a violation on Audubon. Somebody was under the net, I think, while Larson was serving. So Josie Payne will come on to serve. She has 12 aces, second on the team behind Terry Leaders. 55 digs on the year. The right-hander, a knuckleball in the middle. Sporer goes back to receive. Larson sets it far side. Riley Miller tried to wind up, but she hits it into the net. Another hitting error, and it's 19-15, Tri-Center with the lead. Payne again from left to right. Knuckleball, Sporer. Larson had to go and get it. Harlow winds up, tapped at the net. Casey with the dig. Far side for Terry Miller, blocked back by Riley Miller. Winding up in the middle is Leaders, blocked at the net by Audubon. Another chance for Tri-Center, awkward hit over by Schneckloff. Oh, and Audubon sends it back over, and Harley Leaders, though, is over the net. Harley Leaders went over the net, and the point goes to the Wheelers. 16 serving 19. Harlow Miller to serve. To the back line, an ace for Harlow Miller, her second of the night. She had an ace to make it 5-8, and now she gets an ace to make it 17-19 as we get late here in this first set. Audubon hanging with Tri-Center. A knuckleball saves way too long. And Tri-Center gets to 20. Terry Leaders will serve for Tri-Center. 13 aces, 12 blocks. Make it another ace for Terry Leaders. And a timeout called by Audubon. Tri-Center leads it 21-17. We're back after this 30-second timeout on KSOM.
Touchdown Beer and Grill in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories, from the first bite to the last sip. Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
Back here on KSOM, Chris Vonnie along with you, Jack McKee alongside. 21-17. Tri-Center with the lead here in the opening set. Trojans with the serve, and it's Terry Leaders, the sophomore. The freshman. Serving. A knuckleball in the middle. Derry, though, goes backwards. Harlow Middle tracks it down. Derry gets it over. Payne with the dig. Set in the middle. Hammer time for Harley Leaders. Well, Audubon had to track down the loose ball. They got it over, but that was an easy set for Tri-Center, and Harley Leaders hammered it home for her second kill. 22-17 Tri-Center. Miller hits it backwards. Derry hit the backboard. And that's a point for Tri-Center. We've seen a lot of volleyballs hit the ceiling. That other one is still up there, stuck. Serve, and Derry almost hit the ceiling with that one. Harlow Miller. Sporer gets it over. Payne with the dig on the back line. The set by Josie Payne. Left-handed hit by Steckloff. Blocked back by Sporer. But the other side, Tess Casey hammers it home. And now it's set point for Tri-Center. And they lead it 24-17. And Terry Leaders, excuse me. The receive by Miller, near side. And return to sender by Macy Steckloff. And that takes the first set. Tri-Center with the opening set. They win it 25-17. More volleyball coming up here on KSOM.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
When it comes to your investments, I know you have a choice. Hi, I'm Mark Smith, a certified financial planner and registered investment advisor with Principal Financial Group. Today I want to say thank you, Southwest Iowa. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve the community for 39 years. Over the years, you've given me the opportunity to get to know you and your family. Thank you for your trust, your confidence, and most of all, your relationship. If I can help you with your financial plan, please give me a call at 712-243-2466. Mark Smith, Principal Financial in Atlantic.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
IowaToday.com. You're listening to KSOM Sports.
All right, back here in Audubon, Chris Vonnie, Jack McKee along with you. First set goes to Tri-Center, 25-17. Jack, there seemed like there were a lot of hitting errors in that first set.
A lot of hitting errors, but also a lot of very intense moments. A lot of great volleys from both teams. Both teams kind of highlighting their strong suits, but I think that both teams kind of got to clean it up here in the second set, especially Audubon if they want to come back in this.
I have Harlow Miller for 3 kills. Harley Leaders has 2. Lauren Harder has 2. For Tri-Center, and the Trojans will serve it first in the second set. And it will be Josie Payne to serve. 12 aces, 55 digs on the year for Payne. And Josie a knuckleball in the middle. The receive by Derry goes long, and there's a ace for Josie Payne. Zoe Payne had an ace in the opening set. It was Terry Leader's serve at the end that wins it for the first set for Tri-Center. This one received by Audubon. The hit by Harlow Miller. Dug out by Payne. Casey hits it over. Backline Sporer with a dig. Harlow another chance. Hammer time for Harlow Miller. And she puts that one away in the cross quarter, and we're tied at 1. Maddie Derry will go back to serve it up for Audubon. 64 digs for the libero this season coming into tonight. From right to left, barely clears the net. Tough angle for Haley Harder to get it, and it's hit back over by Terry Leaders. Larson the set, Miller the tap, diving dig, and the Trojans get it back over. Hit over, and it's out of bounds. What a diving dig by Haley, or check that, Josie Payne with the diving dig.
Parallel to the ground, Chris, when she made that dig there. Beautiful.
Terry Leaders will serve it up. 2 serving 1. Sporer the receive straight up into the air. Larson gets it. Not a good angle for Harlow Miller, but she gets it in the middle, and it's misfired by Terry Leaders, and the point to Audubon. That'll be an unusual kill for Harlow Miller. Did it go behind the antenna? The official on the near side is hearing it from Elizabeth Thielen, and they're going to change it. They've changed it. And the point goes to Tri-Center. Wow. So they say that Harlow Miller's hit was behind the antenna, and the service continues for Terry Leaders. In the middle, Sporer. Her receive goes long, but Harlow Miller gets it up. The hit by Harley Leaders right through the block of Harlow Miller. Harley Leaders got it that time. 4-1 Trojans. They're up 1-0. Payne again, knuckleball in the middle. Derry the receive. Larson sets it up near side. And this time Harlow Miller hits it right to the block of Haley Hardo. So Harlow Miller gets back on the kill category there, and it's 2 serving 4. And Anna Larson will serve it up for Audubon. Larson will serve from right to left. She's a lefty. Knuckleball in the middle. Payne the dig high in the air. The set by Payne, the other Payne. The hit by Haley Harder, and it's going to go into the crowd off of Audubon, and Haley Harder with the kill. Zoe Payne with the receive, Josie Payne with the set, Haley Harder with the kill. Side out to Tri-Center, and Harley Leaders will serve it up. 3 aces on the year. Well, that's a diving dig, diving receive by Derry. Harlow winds up. A diving dig by Josie Payne. And it's hit back over by Haley Harder, and that one is out of bounds. She tried to cross quarter, and Audubon will take the hitting error, and it's 3 serving 5. Harlow Miller to serve it up again for the Wheelers. Jump serve on the near side, knuckleball. Casey the receive. Payne has to come and get it. Casey can only hit it over. Larson the dig. Derry sets it up for Sporer. Hammer time for Caden Sporer, who's on the board. Larson had to dig that one, so Sporer needed a set, and she got it. 4 serving 5. Harlow Miller again. 2 aces tonight. Miller the jump serve. Goes far side. Set it up. Here's the hit over by Wingert is out, by Harder, excuse me. They got 10 million twins, and Harder's hit is wide. And we are tied at 5. That was Lauren Harder, the freshman. Miller another jump serve. Knuckleball. Casey the receive. Payne right back to Casey. Block right back to Tri-Center. That pass going wide, and the point to Audubon. A block in the middle led by Lucy Standerson. 6-5, Audubon has their first lead. Miller the serve again. Payne on the back line going sideways. And they can't get it over. I guess you could say technically that's an ace, but that's just a good serve. I'm not going to count it as an ace, but it's still a good serve. 7-5, Audubon with the lead. And 4 straight points for Miller on her serve. Harlow again. Knuckleball. Payne goes low to the other Payne. Sets it for Casey. Hammer time for Tess Casey. Ends the serve. And Tess Casey gets her second unofficial kill. And a side out for Tri-Center. Ella Wingert will come in to serve. She has 7 aces on the year, 15 digs. From left to right, serve right in the middle to Derry. Near side Sporer, high in the air, almost hit the ceiling. Riley Miller hits it over to the back line. Dig by Kara Wingert. Near side, a tap over by Steckloff is good. Little tap, just tap, tap it. Happy Gilmore, I haven't seen the sequel. We're tied at 7. Ella Wingert to serve again. Near side Sporer, sideways with it. Larson went and got it. Back line, Harlow Miller! What a hit by Harlow Miller all the way from the back line. And that's her 6th kill of the night. And Audubon takes an 8-7 lead, takes back the serve. Standerson, 5 aces coming in. Barely got it over the net. Casey hit the ceiling, and that will be an ace. An ace for Standerson. So make it number 6 for her. 9-7, Audubon with the lead. This is not the team that everybody rolled through last year on the conference. Payne going sideways with it. Tri-Centers to scramble to get it over. Tracking it down. The Wheelers hit back over by Peterson. Awkward angle, but hit back over by Schneckloff. Hit on the back line by Standerson. Hit back over by Riley Miller. Set far side for Casey, and she goes cross court and hammers it home. That time nobody could really set it up for their hitters until Tri-Center finally got a chance. And Casey will serve it up for the Trojans. 11 aces, barely cleared the net. Sporer gets it back over the net. Payne, far side, tapped over by Terry Leaders, dug by Sporer. Larson, that one goes backwards to Harlow Miller. Dug out by Payne. Near side lefty hit by Schneckloff, dug out by Harlow Miller. Riley Miller gets it over. Dug out by Ella Wingert. Near side, Schneckloff, and it's out of bounds. And the point to Audubon. Another hitting error, and it's 10-8. Wheelers with the lead. Riley Miller to serve after the side out. 10 aces on the year, 18 kills, 14 digs. Set, near side to Schneckloff, hits it over, diving dig by Harlow Miller. Sporer down the middle, Payne with the dig, high in the air. Ella Wingard went and got it. Terry Leaders gets it over. Chance here for the Wheelers. Sporer hits it through the block. We haven't seen too many block attempts, and Caden Sporer hit it right through it. 11-8, Audubon with the lead. Riley Miller, that's a net serve, and the side out goes to Tri-Center. So who's going to have a run in this second set? It's still anybody's set. Tri-Center leads 1-0. And it's Zoe Payne to serve it up for the Trojans from left to right. Barely cleared the net. Good receive by Harlow Miller. Near side to Sporer. Too long, nobody hit it. Service error and a point to Tri-Center. 10 serving 11 in the second set. Zoe Payne continues. The libero hits it to the back line too far. Side out Audubon. And Caden Sporer, 10 aces, 56 kills, second on the team, 64 digs, tied for the team lead. Sporer, that's a good serve. Casey on her knees got it. That was hit back over by Leaders. There's a net ball hit by Derry. Chance for the Trojans. Schneckloff dug out on the back line by King, but it went too far into the net. And the point goes to Tri-Center. Schneckloff is going to get credit for that kill. Awkward angle that she hit it, but it worked. Josie Payne to serve a knuckleball right in the middle. Derry the receive. Larson near side to Harlow Miller. Winds up, but Zoe Payne with the dig. And then two players came together. They couldn't get it. Casey and Josie Payne. Harlow Miller, another kill. Side out to Audubon. 13-11. Wheelers lead in the second set, but they're down 1-0. Derry to serve. Derry to the back line. Terry Leaders down the middle. Harlow Leaders. Diving dig by Derry. Harlow Miller winds up. And we got a violation on Tri-Center. Point to Audubon. (14-11). Wheelers with the lead. Trying to even this at a set apiece. Derry again in the middle. Zoe Payne with a dig. Set. Far side, Harley Leaders. But the dig by King goes into the net. And Harley Leaders will get the kill. And Tri-Center retakes the set, the serve. 12 serving 14. And Terry leaders. A knuckleball to the back line. Spoor. Good receive by Larson. What a good job by Harlow Miller to get it up and over. Tap by Harley leaders. A diving attempt by Derry. No good. And Harley leaders with a kill. And the Trojans have cut it to 1. 13-14. Terry leaders again. In the middle. Spoor right at the net. And tapped over and good by Tess Casey. It was there for the taking on the serve receive, and we are tied at 14. Terry leaders diving receive by Derry. Casey with a dig by Spoor. Harlow Miller gets it over. Harley leaders, hammer time. Harley leaders is starting to amp up. Couple of kills in a row for the senior. And Tri-Center has their lead 15-14. Serve to the back line, Spoor. Larson has to track down a loose ball. Harlow Miller gets it over, but that's a net ball by the Trojans. They save it, and a double hit by Tri-Center. And we're tied at 15. Riley Miller will come in. It's her turn on the front line. Anna Larson to serve. Knuckleball, ace for Anna Larson. 2 Trojans came together on that one. And the Wheelers take a 16-15 lead. Larson again, near side, diving receive by Wingert. Hammer up by leaders, dig by Larson. Harlow Miller hammers it, return to sender. Harley leaders with the block. She leads this team in blocks, and she got Harlow Miller for the first time tonight, and we're tied at 16. Harley leaders, a nice receive by Spoor. Harlow Miller winds up. Nobody's going to block that one. Hammer time, big time. Harley Miller just said, block this. 17-16, Audubon with the lead. Harlow Miller to serve it up. Knuckleball to the far side. Ace for Harlow Miller, her third of the night. And it is 18-16. She had 2 aces in the first set. And the Audubon boys are getting into it. Knuckleball in the middle. That dig's going wide. And another ace. Back-to-back aces for Harlow Miller. Timeout, Tri-Center. Audubon with a 19-16 lead here in the second set. We're back after this on KSOM.
When it comes to
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com for your free estimate.
All right, just past 8 o'clock. Chris Varney, Jack McKee along with you. Tri-Center is a 1-0 lead. Audubon up 19-16 here in set 2. Harlow Miller has back-to-back aces for the Wheelers. She takes a deep breath, right to left. Knuckleball sails wide. Timeout worked for Tri-Center. They're still in it, 17-19. Macy Schneckloth back in for the Trojans. And Ella Wingert will also come in to serve. Ella was 7 aces on the year. She's got 15 digs coming in. And a serve near side. Spoor, that one right back over the net. And Wingert sets for Casey, and it's out of bounds. Boy, that was close. I thought that might have been in at first look. But Audubon will gladly take the side out. And Lucy Standerson will serve it up for the Wheelers, right to left. Payne on the back line, Zoe. Wingert sets it near side. Tess Casey blocked back by Peterson and Spohr. And a big double return to sender that time. 21-17 Audubon with the lead. Trying to even this match up. In the middle, Zoe Payne is to go low. Wingert gets it to Schneckloff, and she puts it away. This time Schneckloff on the left side. On the far side, and Tess Casey will serve. 18 serving 21. Casey, 11 aces on the year. She's got 4 kills unofficially tonight. Back line received to Harlow Miller, and it's gonna be good. The dig went way out of bounds. Michaela Zwinga is in there for the first time for Audubon. 22-18. Tap over by Terry Leaders. Spohr there for the dig. Anna Larson, they're getting together. Riley Miller able to hit it over for Audubon. Terry Leaders with the tap right down the far line. Well, that time Audubon could not separate themselves. Miscommunication by the Wheelers. And it is 19 serving 22. Zoe Payne will serve it up for the Trojans. Into the net. And the Wheelers are 2 points away from the second set. And here is Spohr to serve it up for Audubon. Spohr towards the back line, and barely, Casey got it into the net. Zoe Payne able to get to the back line. Spohr the dig. Harlow Miller. Zoe Payne digs it up near the ceiling. Wingert, Payne taps it over to the back line. Spohr another dig. Harlow Miller winds up. Dug out right at the net. The battle. Double hit. No, Miller gets it back over. Casey the dig. Harley Leaders. A dig in the ceiling by Spohr. Harlow Miller tries to save it. She does. No, it went behind the antenna. And a wild point goes to Tri-Center. Man, that was all over everywhere. And Harlow Miller tried to save on a set, but it was behind the antenna. Payne to serve. Josie Payne. Set up for Harlow. Tapped it over the block. It's good. Haley Harder tried to dive and save it and could not. And it is set point for Audubon, 24-20. And Zwinga comes out. Now Stannerson is back in. Derry comes back in, and she will serve it up and try and win this second set for Audubon. Tri-Center takes a timeout. 24-20, Audubon with the lead. Back in 30 on KSOM. 24-20, Audubon with the lead here in the second set. Trying to even this up here on KSOM. Derry to serve it up for the Wheelers. The libero. With the right hand, line drive, Payne the dig. Set up by Josie Payne. Hit over by Terry Leaders. What a dig by Anna Larson. She gets it back over. Set it up, tap over by Leaders. Dug out by Derry. Larson to Harlow. Through the block. Dug out by Payne. Saved by Harley. Terry Leaders. Oh, got it through the block of Stannerson. 21-24, the Trojans still have life in the set. Terry Leaders to serve. Knuckleball in the middle. Derry the receive. Pass near side. Harlow. Hammer time! Set number 2 to the Wheelers. Harlow Miller hammers it home, and Audubon ties it up at 1 set apiece. 25-21 for Audubon in set 2. We go on to set number 3 after this on KSOM.
The Bakery on Broadway in Audubon is the perfect spot to gather, eat, and live. The bakery offers a variety of fresh-baked goods from muffins to scones to cookies. Why not meet with your friends and enjoy a cup of coffee and a sweet treat? The Bakery on Broadway also serves breakfast and lunches. Check out our weekly lunch specials, including flatbreads, paninis, and fresh-made soups. The freshest food in town. Do you have special occasion coming up? The bakery can help. They have delicious cakes and cupcake options for your event. The Bakery on Broadway invites you to make your favorite spot to gather. That's at 312 Broadway in Audubon. Visit audubonbakery.com.
Make sure you're getting the best coverage for you at the most competitive rate. Hi, this is Nick Carnes with Brocker Carnes & Carnes. We are an independent insurance agency that offers coverage for your home, auto, life, farm, and everything in between. But mostly we are here to help. As an independent agency, we can shop around for the best rates and coverages from multiple companies. Stop by one of our offices or go to brockercarnes.com for a quote on your insurance. Let Brocker Carnes & Carnes help you get the best coverage at a competitive rate.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
For Audubon there in sets number 2. We're back here on KSOM. Chris Vonnie, Jack McKee along with you. And our video on YouTube powered by Nishtanet. Technically awesome. Audubon technically awesome in there in the second set. They trailed 2-5. They rattled off some points, took a 7-5 lead, and Tri-Center able to come back and tie it up. And actually, I think they didn't quite take the lead, but it was just pretty good perseverance by Audubon. What stood out for you, Jack, in that second set? What'd you like?
I haven't really been paying attention too much. This video is obviously very, very important to all our video listeners. I'm mostly concerned about that ball that is still in the rafters up there.
It's still there.
It's still there. I'm worried it's going to fall on one of the Trojans.
Well, it could. You know, never right in the middle of the match. What happens if the ball falls in the middle of action? I don't know. Spohr the serve from start to third set. Harley leaders winds up. Spohr hit the ceiling, and Derry can't save it. And the side out to Tri-Center. Really the key of that second set was Tri-Center's inability to block Harlow Miller. And Miller at back-to-back aces to make it 19-16 after it was close. And I think that's where Audubon got their little bit of separation. And they pretty much side out the rest of the way in that set. So those back-to-back aces, I think, by Harlow Miller were the key. 1-0. Tri-Center gets a side out there. And they're waiting on substitutions here. Haley Harder, or excuse me, not Haley, Josie Payne will serve for the Trojans from left to right. To the back line, Spohr the receive. Larson has to send it backwards, but Derry gets it over. Zoe Payne the dig, but a miss hit. And that goes to Audubon. We're tied at 1. Derry will serve it up. Derry did a good job of getting it over, and a misfire on the pass by Tri-Center. That's an error. Derry to serve. Wow, that took off on her. Man, that sailed way too high. Side out to the Trojans. Terry leaders, who did a magnificent job serving at the end of the first set. Derry with the receive. Near side, Harlow Miller. And, they thought they had it for a second. Terry leaders, a diving attempt at the receive, or the dig, but it's another kill for Harlow Miller. Unofficially now I have her for 12. Anna Larson to serve, and we're nothing but side out so far here in the third set. Larson the lefty, far side, Casey the receive. Winger down the middle, Harley leaders, hammer time. That was actually Josie Payne who got it to her, not Wingard. And Harley leaders hammers it in. And now it'll be Harley leaders to serve it up. 3 aces coming in. I think she has 1 ace this year, but that one's into the net. And it's Side Out City to start the third set. Ever been to Side Out City?
I have never been to Side Out City.
Neither have I.
Where is that?
somewhere between the kills and the digs. The receive goes back over the net by Casey. Hit back over by Standerson. Tri-Center scrambling. Casey gets it over. Larson the dig. Derry on the back line to Miller. Back line dig by Zoe Payne. Casey on the far side. It sails. Point to Audubon. And another hitting misfire tonight. Harlow Miller to serve it up for the Wheelers. We're tied 1 set apiece. Knuckleball to the back line. That one's going backwards. Zoe Payne there. Tess Casey gets it over. Derry the dig. Spoor backwards to Harlow Miller. Payne with the dig going to the far side. A misfire by Riley Miller. And the side out goes to Tri-Center. Ella Wingert Jr. will come in, and she will serve it for the Trojans. 7 aces coming into tonight's action. We're tied at 4. Wingert in the middle. Miller on her knees with the receive. Near side, Spoor. Diving dig that time by Ella Wingert. Tess Casey winds up, and the dig by Miller is out of bounds. Tess Casey with a big hammer. And that gives the Trojans a 5-4 lead. Tess Casey with 5 kills tonight. Ella Wingert continues to serve. Barely cleared the net. Harlow Miller with a dive. Spoor can only get it over. Net ball. Casey the dig. Wingert back to Casey. Dig by Derry hits the ceiling. And the kill for Casey.
The ceiling gives and the ceiling takes away, Chris. I mean, in college matchups, that's not really an issue because they're playing in arenas, but in high school, it's a genuine thought when you're a volleyball player.
Wingert in the middle, Derry the receive. Larson sets it near side for Spoor. Payne the dig, going towards the net. Wingert backwards to Payne, gets it over. Harlow Miller the dig. Larson to Spoor. Hammer, and the dig is going out of bounds. Spoor with the kill. 5 serving 6. Wheelers and Trojans tied 1 set apiece. And Lucy Standerson to serve for Audubon. To the back line, Zoe Payne. Wingert down the middle, tapped over by Lauren Harder. Dug by the Wheelers. Spoor, a 2-handed hit. That's a miss hit, I believe, on Audubon. And we are tied at 6. Or check that. 7-5, Tri-Center with a lead. Tess Casey to serve. Knuckleball, didn't move at all. Harlow Miller's receive went back over the net. Casey the dig, tapped over by Tri-Center. Spoor missed on the tap. Lauren Harder will get that kill. And it's 8-5 Tri-Center. Casey again. In the middle to Harlow Miller. Larson going far side, and Riley Miller misfires. And Dolly must be singing again. It's 9-5, Trojans with the lead. Casey again, down the middle at Harlow Miller. Larson sets it up and hit down the middle by Peterson. Tri-Center gets it back over. Larson back line to Harlow. Dug on the back line by Casey. Wingert, Schneckloth, too long. Oh no, it was tapped by Audubon. Schneckloth with the kill. Ooh, that's a big tap by Audubon. And a big point gives Tri-Center a 10-5 lead. Big kill for Macy Schneckloth, the senior. Derry on her knees, that's gonna be an ace for Tri-Center. Timeout Audubon. Tess Casey with her first ace of the night. 11-5 is the score. The Trojans have the lead. We're back after this here on KSOM.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison.
What's it mean to be in good hands? It means you get an expert agent who's in it for the long haul. We'll get to know you and be there for you as your coverage needs change. I'm Craig Hummel at Hummel Insurance Services, and we work with Allstate Insurance. Let us help you choose the right amount of protection to meet your needs and see for yourself what it means to be in good hands. Call Hummel Insurance Services or stop in anytime.
Tied one set apiece. Tri-Center and Audubon, but the Trojans have an 11-5 lead. It was 7-5, but Tess Casey just got an ace. 4 points on her serve here after the side out has given the Trojans the edge. And they have won 7 of the last 8 points. Casey again left to right, barely cleared the net. There's another ace. 2 in a row for Casey. 12-5 Trojans. Casey again for Tri-Center. So tough. Derry up near the ceiling. Larson, though, is there. Spohr winds up and fights it through the block. And a kill for Caden Spohr. And a much-needed side out for Audubon. Riley Miller will serve it up, 6 serving 12. Miller with 10 aces, 18 kills, and a net serve. And it's 13-6, a side out right back to Tri-Center. Audubon does not have a point on their serve yet here in the third set. And Zoe Payne to serve it now for Tri-Center, left to right. Good serve toward the back line. Harlow middle to receive. Larson near side to Spohr. Sends it far side. Casey with a dig. And in a misfire, Casey has to come and dive and hit it back over. Miller with the dig. Tapped over by Peterson. And we have a net ball on Tri-Center, or into the net on Tri-Center, in the point for the Wheelers. And it's 7 serving 13. Spohr, that one's going backwards, an ace for Caden Spohr. And there's the first service point of the third set for Audubon. They're still in this, 8 serving 13. Spohr again, a knuckleball sails way too long. She got that one up in the air. You want it to be line drive. You don't want it to have an arc. You don't want it to be a rainbow. Josie Payne will serve it now for the Trojans. Josie a line drive. Spohr goes low, but that one is misfire. And that's an ace for Josie Payne. And it's 15-8, Tri-Center in command here in this third set. Too many misfires for Audubon. Knuckleball near side, that sails. And side out to Audubon. They're trying to hang in there. But right now, Audubon has missed it too many times here in this set. Harley Leader's got a great start. Derry, a great serve. That serve receive went up in the ceiling, and that's hit into the net by Haley Harder. Just a great serve by Maddie Derry. And the serve receive went way up into the rafters. Almost hit the automatic flag. They got like, it's like a film projector or a film screen that's a flag. And there is a misfire on the serve by Derry, out of bounds on the near side, and the side out to Tri-Center. So one set apiece. Tri-Center up 16-10. Terry Leaders, diving receive, that time by Peterson. Gets it back, but can't hit it over. Or check that, it's Maya King. And that's an ace for Terry Leader. So Terry Leaders with her second ace of the night. And that receive is wide out of bounds. And another ace for Terry Leaders. And it's 18-10, and Tri-Center pulling away now. And we got whistles galore and a timeout called by Audubon, I think. Or do we have a violation on Audubon? Nope, timeout on the Wheelers. We're back after this 30-second break, KSOM.
Where will you be?
Anita Supply Center is here for you. From the big jobs to the small tasks, we're here to help. Hi, this is Kim with a reminder of our hours, so when you need our help, we're here. Anita Supply Center is open Monday through Fridays, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 until noon. We're here 6 days a week for all your building, landscaping, how-to projects, repairs, and more. We offer free in-home measurements, free estimates, and can help you put your ideas together. Anita Supply Center is open 6 days a week for all your home improvement and building needs.
Tonight's match is brought to you in part by the Bakery on Broadway. I had lunch there the other day, Jack, and they have great paninis. I had a roast beef.
Great paninis.
Yeah, I had a roast beef paninis, some chips, and also a lemon pie bar.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
it tasted a little bit like key lime pie. It was really good. Terry Leader, the serve to the back line. Received by the Wheelers. Harlow Miller winds up through the block. Is good. That might have nicked the net. Harlow Miller keeps the Wheelers alive. It's 11 serving 18. And Anna Larson will serve it now for Audubon. With the lefty. Oh, it's into the net. Big edge now for Tri-Center. They're a point away from 20. 19-11, Trojans have the edge. Harley Leaders to serve for the Tri-Center Trojans. Backline Spore the receive. Larson the set. Tap over. Donut for Harlow Miller. That's her 14th kill of the night, unofficially. 12 serving 19. Gosh, she just finds ways to make things happen. She's incredible. Takes a big deep breath, and Harlow Miller to serve. In the middle, a diving set receive. Tess Casey winds up, but it's too far. And a hitting error on Casey. 13 serving 19. Audubon trying to come back. Tri-Center can't shake this Wheelers team. They used to be able to do it easily. Knuckleball to the far side. Diving serve received by Wingert. Hit back over by Lauren Harder. Dug out by Harlow Miller. Hit over by Riley Miller. Diving dig by Payne. Casey down the far side. Larson the dig. Derry near side of Sporer. Dug out that time by Payne. Zoe Payne to Casey. Blocked at the net. Saved by Harder. Hit back over Larson with the dig. Far side Riley Miller to the back line. Payne the dig. Casey winds up. Hammer time. And a big point for Tri-Center on a big kill by Tess Casey. 20-13, Tri-Center with the lead. Ella Wingert, the junior, to serve it up now for the Trojans. 7 aces coming in to the back line. Derry up near the rafters. Larson has to come from the back line, and Harlow Miller too far. Boy, that last point on the side out might have done in Audubon. On her knees was Harlow Miller. Spore backwards. Derry gets it over. Dug backwards, that time by Kara Wingert. Hit high into the air, and Casey gets it over. Dig by Larson. Harlow Miller to Riley Miller. Block back. Hit back over, but out of bounds. Point to Tri-Center. And it's 22-13. And Wingert a net serve. Saved though by Sporer. Winding up is Riley Miller. Block right back to her. Larson sets it for Sporer. Block back, return to sender. Macy Stickloff. 23-13, Tri-Center. Wingert in the middle, Sporer. That was too far, out of bounds. Ace for Wingert. And it is set point for the Trojans. 24-13. Wingert continues. And a diamond attempt by Derry and ends with an ace. Back-to-back aces by Ella Wingert. And Tri-Center will take a 2-1 lead winning set number 3, 25-13. We're back with set number 4 after this here on KSOM.
Cass Health in Atlantic, Iowa is a nationally recognized hospital, and we are proud of the awards and all of our recent accomplishments. But do you know what drives us to be the very best? You. We're passionate about helping our patients heal and feel their very best at any age and any stage of life. Cass Health, neighbors caring for neighbors.
Touchdown Beer and Grill in Atlantic is your ultimate destination for great food, cold drinks, and an unbeatable atmosphere. Whether you're craving juicy burgers, mouth-watering tacos, or a crisp beer to wash it down, we got you covered. Enjoy a wide range of appetizers, wraps, sandwiches, and indulgent desserts, perfect for sharing with family and friends. With a fun and friendly vibe, it's a perfect spot to catch the game, hang out, make lasting memories, from the first bite to the last sip. Touchdown Beer and Grill delivers the ultimate hangout experience. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
Stein delivers more new genetics faster. Our focus on delivering higher yielding genetics faster than the competition is why we have released more new Enlist E3 lines in the past 5 years than any other seed company. For elite genetics paired with simple, flexible, and effective weed control, plant Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Stein has yield. 45 years of yield. Learn more at steinseed.com.
Here in Audubon High School, Chris Vonnie, Jack McKee along with you. We're on YouTube, powered by Nishtanet. Technically awesome. We head to set number 4. Tri-Center 25-17. Audubon 25-21. Tri-Center 25-13. Tri-Center, they win this, it's over. Audubon needs a win to force a 5th set. Big point there when Tess Casey got that kill on a long volley, and Casey hammered it home to make it a 20-13 lead. If Audubon had been able to get that point, they still would have been alive with a serve, and it would have been 14-19, and that just seems more reasonable to try and come back. Not to say that they would have, but Tri-Center, by getting that point on that volley, I think took a lot of momentum and air out of Tri-Center, because Tri-Center won the rest of the points, and Ella Wingert back-to-back aces to end it.
Not sure what it is.
I don't know. I make it up. I got my own language sometimes.
I will say both teams traveling very well. I mean, this Tri-Center team, what's Neola? How far from here? An hour? I'd say that student section is really present, really loud too.
Give or take, yeah. I mean, but it's an easy drive, from the interstate. All these towns, I'm falling in love with all these communities. Neola, they've been so good to us, especially last fall when we covered the football team, and we were there at the Bucksnort in Neola for our high school football preview show. What a wonderful time we had there. And Audubon, man, what can you say? I was at the bakery in Broadway the other day. I came up to interview the Audubon homecoming court. We'll air those interviews all day long tomorrow. All right, we're ready to serve. Josie Payne gets an ace to start off the 4th set. An ace for Josie Payne, and it's 1-0 Trojans. Left to right to serve for Tri-Center. Josie again, a knuckleball to the back line. Received, Larson went and got it. Hit over by Peterson, dug by Payne. Zoe, near side, hit by Haley Harder. It's going backwards. Sporer can't get it. Haley Harder with the kill. And it's 2-0 Tri-Center. Again, Payne in the middle, Sporer, and that's too far in the net. Another ace for Josie Payne. Josie Payne with 2 aces to start the 4th set. Knuckleball in the middle. That receive, what a save by Larson on the receive. Dig by Casey. Set, far side of Terry Leader's net ball. Harlow Miller hit the ceiling, and it's gonna be Tri-Center point. And immediately, Audubon takes a timeout. 4-0 Tri-Center to start the 4th set. We're brought to you in part by the Bakery on Broadway in Audubon.
The Bakery on Broadway in Audubon is the perfect spot to gather, eat, and live. The bakery offers a variety of fresh-baked goods from muffins to scones to cookies. Why not meet with your friends and enjoy a cup of coffee and a sweet treat? The Bakery on Broadway also serves breakfast and lunches. Check out our weekly lunch specials, including flatbreads, paninis, and fresh-made soups. The freshest food in town. Do you have special occasion coming up? The bakery can help. They have delicious cakes and cupcake options for your event. The Bakery on Broadway invites you to make your favorite spot to gather. That's at 312 Broadway in Audubon. Visit audubonbakery.com.
Straight points for Tri-Center to start this fourth set. They're up 2-1. They got a kid out there on the baseline. He was, almost in the way there. Oh, that could have been out of bounds, but it was hit by Audubon. Larson hit it over the net that time to save it. Set it up high, but not out of the reach of Terry Leaders. It was out of the reach of Terry Leaders. The timing was disrupted there, and Audubon got a break. Boy, that serve looked surely out of bounds. One serving four, Derry into the net. 5-1, Tri-Center with the lead. Terry Leaders to serve it up, the freshman for Tri-Center. Knuckleball in the middle. Receive, Larson near side, Harlow winds up, blocked back by Harley Leaders. Chance again, down the middle, point for Scannerson. They faked it to Harlow Miller. What a fake by Hannah Larson. And it's 2-5. And now Whitney Peterson will come out, and Zoinga is back in. She's going to go. Well, she doesn't know where to go right now. She's kind of in the middle. Serve up, Payne on her knees with the dig. Tap over by Harley Leaders and finds the donut. And I have Harley Leaders for 8 kills. And it's 6-2, Tri-Center with the lead. And Harley Leaders will serve it up for the Trojans. In the middle, Sporer, almost near the ceiling. Larson going sideways with it. Nice hit by Riley Miller to save it. Chance for Tri-Center. The tap by Harlow Miller. Return to sender. The block by Harlow. Side out to Audubon. That time Josie Payne just didn't get a good read on it. Or excuse me, that was Haley Harder. Harlow to serve it. Knuckleball to the far side. A diving receive goes back over the net. Zoinga the dig. Far side for Riley. Net ball. Harley Leaders the dig. Payne from the back line. And into the net for Tri-Center. Point for Audubon. So they have come back ever since the timeout. They have come back to cut the lead. 4-6. Harlow Miller. Knuckleball. Ace! What a serve by Harlow Miller. Her 4th ace of the night. 5th ace of the night. 5-6. Harlow again. Knuckleball. That time receiver is going wide. It was saved by Josie Payne. Larson sets it for Sporer. Right into Wingert, and it's good for Sporer. We're tied at 6. Wingert just couldn't control that one. Sporer just hit it well. You just got to tip your cap if you're Tri-Center right now. Knuckleball on the far side, but they let it go. Good job by Tess Casey. Tess Casey, a smart move to let it go. She wanted to hit it too. She was itching to hit it.
I mean, you'd be too. I mean, it's a great sport, and you always want to keep the action going.
It's like a fan in the baseball and a foul ball. They can't resist. Zoinga the receive, but it's going sideways, and an ace for Tri-Center. And they take an 8-6 lead with Ella Wingert on the serve. She had back-to-back aces to end the 3rd set. Gets an ace here. Sporer the receive. Larson back to Sporer. The block going sideways. Sporer hammers it home. 7 serving 8. And Stannerson will serve it up for the Wheelers. Far side for Riley Miller, and it's good! And we are tied at 15. Tri-Center up 2-1. Larson continues to serve. Larson to the back line, Zoe Payne. Down the middle, Harley leaders, hammer time! Harley leaders, she wound up with that one and put it away. And it is 16 serving 15. Trojans with the lead. Harley leaders barely got it over the net. Zouenga's receive is wide and an ace for Harley leaders. 17-15. Down the middle again, Sporer gets it to Larson. Near side to Harlow Miller, tries the donut. Hit back over by Josie Payne. Larson sets it for Harlow. Hits it over the middle and got it. Harlow Miller got it over the block on the second attempt. And it is 16 serving 17. Harlow Miller to serve. We're getting close here in the fourth set. Good serve far side, diving serve attempt by Wingert. She can't. Oh, what a save! How did they save that? Wheelers to Sporer, blocked at the net, it's wide. An incredible effort by Tri-Center to save it. But Sporer gets the kill, and the block attempt by Haley Harder is out of bounds. We're tied at 17. Harlow with a big deep breath. Knuckleball in the middle. Ace for Harlow Miller. Number 6, I believe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, actually. That's number 7. 18-17. Knuckleball in the back line. Payne got it up into the air. Josie Payne to Harder is good. Haley Harder, the freshman, goes cross court. And we are tied at 18. And to serve it up for Tri-Center is Ella Wingert. Wingert's had success tonight. Zouenga the receive. Larson near side of Sporer. And it sails on her too far. And the point to Tri-Center. 19-18, Trojans with the lead. They're up 2-1. Wingert again in the middle. They let it go, and a good decision by Audubon. We're tied at 19. It went long. Whitney Peterson comes into the front line for the Wheelers. Lucy Stannerson to serve. To the back line, Zoe Payne going sideways. Received by Wingert, tapped over by Casey. Larson sets for Sporer, down the near side, out of bounds. And it is 20-19, Tri-Center with the lead. Tess Casey to serve for the Trojans left to right. Casey in the middle, Derry the receive, Larson. Far side, awkward angle for Riley Miller. The dig is into the net. Batted around, Payne got it over. Derry with the dig. Larson to Sporer. Through the dig, through the block. But tapped back over by Wingert. Another chance for Audubon. Riley Miller. Wingert the dig. Schneckloff. Casey to the back line. Larson the dig. Derry near side. Sporer over the block is good. Let me tell you, Caden, Sporer's everywhere. And we are tied at 20. What a set this is. It is just, it's like playoff atmosphere with this set. Riley Miller to serve it up for the Wheelers. That's too far, way too far. 21-20, Tri-Center with the lead. Zoe Payne to serve it now for the Trojans. It's anybody's set. Who's going to make a run late? Payne in the middle. Harlow. Larson gets it from the back line into the net by Harlow Miller. And that's a big point, a big misfire. 22-20, Tri-Center with the lead. Wait a minute. We have a whistle on the serve. I've never seen that before. She was actually in the mid part of their serve, and the official blew a whistle. What was that all about? I don't know, but that's weird. I've never seen that before. 22-20, Tri-Center with a lead, 2-1 lead. All right, we'll replay. Zoe Payne to the back line. They let it go. It's out of bounds. Wow, that helped Audubon. A missed whistle, and it helps Audubon because a misfire let her think about it. She got out of rhythm. The serve by Sporer. Casey in the back line. Wengert. And Harley Leader with a fake and got it over the block. Harley Leaders with a big point. And the Trojans now 2 points away from the match. 23-21, the score for the Trojans. And to serve it up is Josie Payne. Sporer, that's going sideways, and an ace for Josie Payne. Timeout Audubon. Josie Payne with her third ace of the set. It'll be match point when we return after this on KSOM.
Got a leak? A clog? Or maybe it's time for a brand new bathroom. Furnace or AC needs some attention? Or are you interested in floor heating? Call Fikes Plumbing and Services. Your trusted local experts in so many areas is now serving the Greenfield and Atlantic areas. From quick fixes to major renovations, Fikes Plumbing and Services has you covered with fast, friendly, and reliable service. With 30 years of service, Fikes licensed professionals tackle every job with care, ensuring your home stays comfortable and safe. Don't wait. Call Fikes Plumbing and Services today for your HVAC, plumbing, sewer, and septic needs.
Sorry about that, but Harlow Miller puts it away and keeps Audubon alive. 22 serving 24. It is still, not just set point, but match point. It is still match point for Tri-Center. And Audubon to serve it up. Trying to stay alive. Derry barely cleared the net. It's a net serve. Casey the receive. Down the middle, Harley Leaders. A diving dig by Sporer. It's hit up into the air by Larson. Payne near side. Tapped up the net. It's going to be good. And Haley Harder gets the point to win it for Tri-Center. 25-22 in the fourth set. Tri-Center wins a tight one, 3-1. What a match. Audubon is going to be a force in this conference, but Tri-Center pulls it out here, 3-1. We'll take a break and back to wrap this one up here on KSOM.
This is Jeremy with Brocker Carnes & Carnes.
When your home or business has been affected by water, fire, smoke, or mold, and you don't know what to do next, we do. From one room to multiple levels, we can do it all while working with you and your insurance company. Service Master by Rice is your local experts for residential and commercial restoration, offering emergency services 24/7, 365. To set up services, call 712-243-5373 with phones answered 24/7. Service Master by Rice serves all of Western Iowa.
Need expert excavation work done right? Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation, your local pros in site prep, grading, and land work. From homes to driveways, landscaping to construction, we handle it all with safety, precision, and modern equipment. Storm damage? We're ready for emergency excavation when you need us most. Based right here in Atlantic, Iowa, we proudly serve our community and surrounding counties, on time and on budget. Call Harrison Hoyt Excavation today at 712-249-5137 or email harrison@hchexcavation.com for your free estimate.
We're
The Bakery on Broadway in Audubon is the perfect spot to gather, eat, and live. The bakery offers a variety of fresh baked goods from muffins to scones to cookies. Why not meet with your friends and enjoy a cup of coffee and a sweet treat? The Bakery on Broadway also serves breakfast and lunches. Check out our weekly lunch specials, including flatbreads, paninis, and fresh-made soups. The freshest food in town. Do you have special occasion coming up? The bakery can help. They have delicious cakes and cupcake options for your event. The Bakery on Broadway invites you to make your favorite spot to gather. That's at 312 Broadway in Audubon. Visit audubonbakery.com.
Entertaining match here tonight in Audubon. And the Wheelers played with them, but Tri-Center was just too much in the very end, and they win it by a final score of 3-1. Tri-Center wins 25-17, 21-25, 25-13, 25-22. Tri-Center won the final 6 points of the first set to win the first set 25-17 on Terry Leader's serve. She got an ace in there. The second set was back and forth early on, but back-to-back aces by Harlow Miller gave the Wheelers a 19-16 lead, and then they side out their way to that set, 25-21. And set number 3, a great volley late in the set, won by Tri-Center on a kill by Tess Casey, gave the Trojans a 20-13 lead, and they closed it out 25-13 on back-to-back aces by Ella Wingert. In the last set, Tri-Center a 6-2 lead. Back came Audubon on an ace by Harlow Miller, tied it at 6, tied at 8, 11-9 Audubon. It was tied at 12, tied at 15. A big ace by Harley Leaders made it 17-16 Tri-Center. Audubon retook the lead 18-17 on the 7th ace by Harlow Miller. It was tied at 20, it was 22-21. Josie Payne got a big ace late to make it 24-21, and that was good enough. Side out after that to win it 25-22 as Tri-Center goes to 6-8 on the season. Audubon falls to 6-4. Our next volleyball match will be in Oakland, Riverside. They are off to a great start so far this season. They are undefeated, and Audubon will go to Oakland to try and knock off the Bulldogs. That'll be next Thursday night, 7:30 for the first serve. All the action here on KSOM and Western Iowa Today TV. Tonight's match is brought to you by Bakery on Broadway. Also brought to you by Brocker Carnes & Carnes, Cass Health, I Need a Supply Center, Hummel Insurance, Touchdown Beer and Grill, Stein Seed, Principal Financial Group, Fikes Plumbing and Services, Service Master, Harrison Hoig Excavation, and Iowa Western Community College. For Jack McKee, this is Chris Varney signing off from Audubon High School, reminding you the final scores here tonight. Tri-Center wins it 25-17, 21-25, 25-13, and 25-22. Good night, everybody, from Audubon, Iowa on KSOM.